What's going on, Ultimate Hoops Atlanta? Welcome to At the Line, episode number 2. Just finished up week 4. As you can see, courts are empty. We're here at Woodstock. It's late. It's midnight. Me and Prince been working hard on the show for you, man. Did a couple takes, won't lie, but we're excited about what we're about to bring you. Let's check out the action across the leagues and check in with some of the top players. I am here with Frankie and Sarush from Enough Said. Big win tonight. Frankie, game winner. It looked like a 3-2. We're going to have to look at the tape. But either way, it turned out to be a game winner. Big shot, man. How you feel after winning the game for your team?
I feel great. I feel like Rush's play at the end, he took a big charge. I think that was the play of the game. But they left me open twice. I missed the first one. I'm not going to miss 2 in a row. So I feel like we played pretty hard. We didn't have Ant. So we fought today. Yeah,
absolutely. We're going to play this charge right here. This is you taking that big time charge with Tion running down the middle on you. What were you thinking, man, standing in there? You could have got yourself killed.
Man, I always tell the guys I'm not the fastest. I can't jump the highest, but if there's any way I can help the team win, I got this big old body for a reason. So I stood there. I saw him coming down like a train, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Yeah. You're definitely not the fastest. That's 100% true, ladies and gentlemen. Ultimate Hoops. All right, guys, that was it. That was the big game. The Spartans loaded up. You guys were down with AB not being here tonight, having the personal family issue, not able to make it. We're praying for him, hoping things are going good for him. Can't wait for you to come back, man. 4-0, man, halfway through the season. You guys looking like one of the top teams in Atlanta. This year we're going to a single tournament. There's no Alpharetta tournament. There's no Sugarloaf tournament. There's no Mountain Brook tournament. We got one champion in Atlanta. Let me know. You think you guys are going to take it home this year?
The only purpose for us to come back is to win. So I feel like we already did Atlanta. We did Mountain Brook. We did Alpharetta. We're not going to Sugarloaf, so we brought them here. We're going to beat them, and then we might retire.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. I like it.
Retire. This is it. So Enough Said they can take home the overall Atlanta championship. This might be it. Hang it up. Final banner. Do a ceremony.
See how these knees hold up.
I like it, guys, man. Yeah, AB, man, feel better. Hope things are going okay with your family. Appreciate you guys, man. Good win. Number 1 team in Alpharetta right now, halfway through the season. What's going on? I am here with the son of the big game-winning shot, Mr. Frankie Keon. Keon, that is not a very white name. I hear that's a Persian name. Sounds like a black name to me, but, it is what it is. Your dad hit a big shot. What do you think tonight? Is your dad a good basketball player? Are you proud of him?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You think he's the best player out in Ultimate Hoops in the league?
Yeah.
A lot of yes or no's. Are you man of little words?
I don't know.
I like it. All right, man. How many more seasons till we see you out here? How many more years? You going to come out next season and play with your dad on the team? Do you think he'll let you play?
Yeah.
You hear that? Enough Said. Adding another star player. They're recruiting early. They're thinking about the future. We appreciate you, man. Good to have you out here. You want to say anything to anybody? Say hi to your mom.
Go Dogs!
All right, Ultimate Hoops, we're out. What's going on? I'm here with BG, Brian Gates, man. It's been a long time coming. Welcome back to the league. How's it feel to be back? First game back in a while at Ultimate Hoops.
I'm out of shape. I'm happy to be back. And there's going to be some games to come that's going to have some record sets.
Awesome, man, awesome. So you was out there helping Mike Haddam tonight. He had a big game, 30 points. You've been playing with Mike in a bunch of different leagues throughout your career. What do you think about Mike's performance tonight? How do you do for the old man?
He always comes through every single time. Every single time I want him to, do something well, he comes through. And, he's not old. He looks old, but he's not old.
I hear. We're just giving Mike a little hard time. All right, man. You back now. What's going to happen? What's BG all about this season? What are we going to get from BG? Same old BG. You used to be a big-time scorer, 30, 40 points. I think you led Ultimate Hoops in scoring a couple years back. It's been a while, but we're going to get that BG back pretty soon?
Man, I need at least 2, 3, 4 games, man. His body isn't the same as it used to be. But I'm going to be working out, a couple of 5 a.m. mornings, just getting in here, just kind of putting in some work, and then you'll see glimpses of it. We'll make it happen.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, we're glad to have you back. You know, it's good to have some great competition, great players back in the league again. I'm waiting for it then. I'll give you your 3 games, but by the playoffs, I expect you back in full form, getting buckets and scoring on people and doing the things that you do best. All right, man.
All right,
Appreciate it. What's going on, Jay? Big loss tonight. I know you got disappointed, but you played pretty well. I'll have to go back and check the stats, watch some of the tape, recount your points. I know there might be some discrepancies in the point column tonight, but man, you played great tonight. Another good game out of you. They're glad to have you back after missing you last week and getting that beating. How you feel, man? How you feel about this week and your performance and your team and everything like that?
You know, you can always do more, help the team. I could have done a lot more. Could have took some better shots. Went to the bucket a couple more times, had a couple stops. It was tough. You know, they had Brian in there, so he came in. He helped them out a lot. He was a difference.
Yeah, that's a big difference maker. You know, you were doing your thing, taking it to the hole. You know, you almost dunked on someone and ended their career. It was very, very close. We're always out here looking for the big highlights. Coming up, end of the season, there's going to be dunk contests back there, man. Can we get a guarantee right now out of you, Jay, as an entry for the dunk contest, man? You're a favorite. Everyone wants to know if you're going to do it.
I'll have to see how my legs feel. But if my legs feel good, I'll guarantee a win.
Oh, not only is he guaranteeing to enter the dunk contest, everybody, I heard a guaranteed win. Don't LeBron us, man. Hey, don't back out last second. Don't LeBron us. Make me – if we have to put me in the dunk contest, we're going to have to go to 8-foot rims. So it won't be very fun, man.
We have to put you in the dunk contest. I'll retire from dunking and lay up the rest of my life.
You heard it here. You heard it first. Dunk champion coming up this year, man. Hey, appreciate you. Glad to have you out here, man. We'll see you next week.
What's up, Ultimate Hoops? This is Prince Kearney. I got Dominique Bland here. Heart of a champion. Basically, y'all won by 3, which I predicted. You had a really tough fought game. Tell me about what did y'all do to stop the other team, because they were undefeated. They were looking to blow y'all out this game. I predicted that y'all was going to win by 3, but y'all are the defending champs. Tell me some of the things that you did to stop them in the game.
Well, we focused in on the main 2 players that we kept seeing get the ball, and that was basically it. We just turned up the intensity on D and focused on just 2 players, the big man and the guard with the dreads.
Now, you're the floor general of the team. You're pretty much the captain of the team. And during the game, I saw you, pretty much getting in your teammates' case about moving the ball, making sure they knock down free throws, and, turning the ball over. How does that resonate with your teammates? Do they respond pretty well with that, or, do they falter when you say that?
They actually told me off the court that they need that push, that to be screamed on, because sometimes they just need to turn it up and they need to hear from somebody else. And I'm the pit bull to do it.
Okay, nice. So prediction, because you was facing, you had 2 losses this season. You was facing, pretty much a 3-game losing streak. Y'all are the defending champions. How do you feel like y'all going to produce the rest of the season?
We definitely always we normally come out and in the beginning of the season we just be in some type of slump. I don't know if guys be on vacation, but we normally turn it up second half and playoffs, and it's coming around. We're a few games in now. We're getting our rhythm, and the chemistry is gelling because we have a few new players. We're going to be fine.
Last question. We asked this pretty much for all of our interviewees, but what do you have to say to Ultimate Hoops? What do you think about the league, how it's producing, and what can we do to do better for the league?
I love Ultimate Hoops. I started playing in it maybe about a year ago, and I played every season since then. I won't miss it for the world. If it changed days, I'll change days too. So I love basketball. I love the league up here at Lifetime. I actually left a previous gym to come to Lifetime for the league, not even nothing else, just for the league.
All right. With that being said, I appreciate it. As always, heart of a champion. What's up, Ultimate Hoops? This is Prince Kearney. I got Prime here. Basically, you got a convincing win tonight. Pretty much I won by 20 points, and it was it seemed pretty easy out there. Tell me about the game and what was your strategy?
Strategy was just to get the ball moving fast. Of course, get the ball to me, because I can't be stopped in this league. This is prime time straight from Vegas. You got to just give me the rock. I'll pass it to the bigs, dunk inside, make a couple assists, and it's easy like that. That's how we rolling out here in Georgia.
All right, very convincing. Tell me about some of your players. Marty, he had pretty much a convincing game tonight. He was one of the big players last week, and he had another big game tonight. Tell me about what he could contribute to your team.
Marty's an offensive-minded player. He can play defense. He can score inside, outside. He was your league MVP for about 3 seasons, so he's a dominant player. He's a real good player. Rod, my big guy inside 6'8". You know, he dunks a lot. Got a nice soft touch. So we got some inside and outside game working. So we're looking forward to getting close to the playoffs and see, how we fare with the rest of the teams.
Okay. Next week, you got a very big game coming up. What can you do to the rest of the league and to prove a statement that you are the team to beat in the league?
We just got to have everybody on one accord. One accord, everybody just working together, inside, outside defense. We're going to come out with a little press. We got a little press we've been working on and get everybody to show up at one time, and we'll be fine.
All right. You heard it here first. This is Prince Prime. We're out.
What's going on? I'm here with Carlos.
Yo. Hey, what's going on?
How you feeling tonight? This is the architect of the Roswell Ballers. Put together a great team this season. Coming back from last season was very disappointing. Already got 2 wins this season with the new group. A good group of guys. You guys play hard. How you feel about big wins tonight, beating the defending champion team, the Hammers, from a couple seasons ago, knocking off Taylor Patterson? Nobody thought y'all could do that, but that's 2 big wins. Now, how do you feel?
Hard work, dedication, just like my boy Mayweather taught me.
Money Mayweather is your idol. Is that the truth? Money Mayweather is your idol?
Absolutely. Hard work, dedication.
I hear you. Okay, man. So you out there doing your thing, playing tough. Defense, offense, kind of got that all-around game. Who else on your team? Who's the next guy after you? Obviously, I know you think highly of yourself. You think you're the man on the squad, but who's the next guy after you?
Look, man, I don't play ball anymore. This is out here just having some fun, getting some run in. We got BJ, 6'7" guard from North Cobb. He's going D3 school in Iowa. Definitely has a good future ahead of him. Brent, college player. Mars, he looks a little wild out there, but he gets it done. We run our 3-2, we run our 2-3, we get everything done, man. So just really the fundamentals and just having fun.
All right, big game next week, going up against undefeated defending champs. No more losses. What's your prediction, man? You going to knock off the champs next week?
Manny Pacquiao couldn't do it, but I can.
That's it, man. Appreciate it, man. Good to have you out here. We're out. That's some great action in week 4. Welcome back. We're at the Line with Vada and Prince. We're on episode 2. Just checked out some great interviews and some action around the league. Let's take it over to Alpharetta, man. I'm going to talk a little bit about Alpharetta to start it off. Spartans, enough said for a big game. First game of the night this past Sunday. You guys knocked them off 75-74 in an overtime game. Tion Watkins, good game for the Spartans, 22 points, 10 for 19 shooting. Chatham Cole, good game. Julian Wilson, good game. Marcus Sims, pretty good game. Duke, not a good game. 2 for 12, 17%. He definitely let the guys down, didn't knock down his shots, had some good looks. You guys were without Ant Brown, man, AB. Prayers go out to you. Just lost his father this past week. Very sad story. We love you, man. We can't wait to have you back. Get to where you're feeling better, then welcome you back to the league whenever you're ready, man. But prayers go out to you and your family, and we miss you. Big game, man. Marcus Brown came late to the game, still had 23 points. He's just unbelievable scorer. Frankie, man, 12 for 25, but 8 for 18 from 3, 44%, 32 points. Man, knocked down a big game winner, basically, from the corner. Great shot. We had a shot of that there. Other big guy we didn't really talk about. Never gets much in the stats, but Sarosh, big charge there. A huge charge. End of the game. We checked that out earlier, and, man, that was just a big time play. So, Spartans are 1-3. Only won one game when AD showed up. Can they win without AD? I don't know, man. They have no size. They're, that's not the same chemistry that they have over at Sugarloaf. So it's just tough for them. The other game we'll talk about is Team Follies. Man, that's my team. Thought they had the game winner, knocked the layup down over a couple guys on a fast break with 3 seconds to go. Then DJ Derek Orr takes it length of the court, 3 seconds. It's a tough game to put them into overtime. And then they just out-muscled us in the OT. DJ, 13 for 24, 30 points. Awesome. Can't be disappointed with a guy's performance like that, 54% from the field. Not many assists or any other stats, but the guy can score, puts points up. My team, me and Doug, I had 18. Douglas Rhodes had 21. No other production anywhere else. A scoreless game is second of the season for G. Gorham Lawson, that's disappointing. Didn't get enough real minutes, didn't really get into the flow. Dave Sherwood shot 31%, 11 points. Tommy Webb, 20%, 7 points. You know, David Graham isn't really a scorer, so we just need production from another player, man, if we want to, get that done. Just disappointing for us. I hate to have that happen. The other big story of the night, Mumford returns, and not just Mumford returning. Brian Gates is back, baby. BG back in the league. Little rounder. BG looking like he's been on Charles Barkley's diet. BG, this time to get in the sauna, in the treadmill. Sauna, treadmill, treadmill, sauna, treadmill. Crunches, something. We need, he ain't as quick out there. Still had a good game as usual for BG. He's a scorer. He's going to put the ball in the bucket. 33 points. Mike had an outstanding game. 33 points, 15 for 27 from the field. Man, those are some good stat lines, man. Sometimes overlooked with that game. The big three from the free agents, Jay, Henry, and Brian Richardson, another solid game from them. Henry had 15, Brian Richardson 24, Jay Gooden 20. They just need another player. They're just one piece away. Just, need to play a little bit better defense too, giving up a ton of points to the other team. So, I don't know, man. Spartans losing. Team Folly's losing. You guys are looking pretty good right now. Enough said is the team to beat. But let's take it over to Sugarloaf, man. I'm going to let you take it off for Sugarloaf. Team USA upsetting the Spartans. That's the big story coming out of Sugarloaf. Tell me what you think, man. League coordinator at Sugarloaf. New position, new role. What's going on over there in your league?
What's up, Ultimate Hoops? I am excited. I am thrilled. I am pumped. Game of the night was pretty much the Spartans versus USA. Winning overtime. The Spartans are defending champs, won by 3. Team USA was undefeated at the time, but I must say I got to give it to Dominique Bland. He is the vocal leader of the Spartans. They go as far as him. He will get in your tail. He will tell you play defense, and he will do anything he can to will his team. Chanham, I call him Chanham Cole, but his real name is Chanham Cole, but we call him Chanham. I do for Miss Gladys Cole. Had a very big game, had 25 points, 11 for 17 points. They just willed their way through. It was a very tough game, but I got to see what is Team USA going to do. I mean, the main thing, you got the two best arguably the two best backcourt with Tion Westbrook Jr. Watkins, and then we got Matthew. This is my core at Wazoo. They had an amazing game, but y'all couldn't pull it through. So are y'all going to bounce from this, or how are you going to do from there? The next game, we pretty much got what I call my barbecue chicken game with Team Duke versus free agents. They won. It seemed like by 30, but it probably would have been by 80. They stopped the game with 10 minutes left to go. Kendrick Jones is a man among boys. He, pretty much my nickname for him is Kendrick is Too Easy Jones. He is playing out of his mind this season. He had 31 points, 14 for 21 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3 points. Just nobody could stop him. Riley played amazing as well. He had 23 points, 11 of 15 shooting. That is the team to beat. Team Duke is blowing teams out by at least 23 points a game. I mean, they are the team to beat. So I must say they are playing out of their mind. Sugarloaf is a very competitive league. They're the team to they could at least have maybe 4 or 5 teams of the best of Atlanta, but we will see in the rankings a little bit later.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Team USA was very disappointing. We'll talk about them a little bit later in our rankings and how they dropped. Man, it's just disappointing overall performance. They're a great team on paper, better team than the Spartans. But that doesn't matter, man. Spartans know how to play together. They're a championship team. You look at those guys and you think, we can beat them. They're undersized. They play harder. They out-rebounded a bunch of big, more athletic guys. So just disappointing. Team USA, they need to learn how to play together. When things are going well and they're running around throwing lobs and dunking, everything's good. But when it's crunch time, someone's got to step up. Let's take it over to Mountain Brook, man. As you can see, the court behind us in the studio. We're in the brand new studio this week. It's coming together nicely. A little poor in the lighting. A couple marks on our walls, but hey, we're in the gym, man. It's late. It's 12:11 in the morning. This is getting like the real inside the NBA. We don't want to cut any corners for you guys. We want to, bring you, the best possible analysis. We take our time to work on the show and give you guys the best information, the most updated information on our league, discussing you guys and the teams. We know it's important to you guys to hear what's going on across the other leagues, and we want to bring you the best possible show. It's late. There's no one left in the gym. A couple shooters left, but we're still here, man. We're still chugging along. I feel like Chuck and Kenny and Ernie should come join us, man, because we need a little bit of cup of coffee or a Vuku over there in the Life Cafe. So we'll talk about Mountain Brook, man. First game of the night, Skyforce, upsetting loss again. Now they're 1-3. Lost to the other guys who are obviously the number 2 team in this league. Tough guys, David Sherwood, Austin Cheatham. Both had great games. Austin had a ton of assists. David Sherwood was scoring lights out. Zach Callan, another big guy for them. Great addition. He had a bunch of points. They had that ball moving, scoring, running all over Skyforce. I don't know what's wrong with Skyforce, man. They're losing. After that tough loss to the Hammers, then another tough loss to No More Losses, they just can't bounce back. And I don't know, man. No leadership, lack of leadership. William Bristow, you better get those guys playing. Mike Light was back, so they didn't have any excuse. Got some great big guys. Jared Hinton plays a little soft inside at times. You got to get him to play a little bit better. Everyone's pointing fingers, I think, a little bit too much over there. So they need to get together as a team, have a team meeting, and get this thing fixed. Second game of the night, big upset. Carlos has won 2 games in Ultimate Hoops. The world is still here. The world has not ended. That is amazing. He put together a great squad over there at Roswell Ballers, recruited a little bit of inside recruiting work as he is, an MEA, member services salesperson for Lifetime. So he gets to, pick off some of the guys a little early. No great big scorer on their team, but they play well together, and they got 2 wins, man. Can't complain about some guys that put together 2 wins like that. It's just they're 2-2. Can't say anything about them. The Hammers, man, that's a disappointing loss. They added another guy. Still Taylor Patterson on an island. One guy ain't going to get it done. He's a great player, great scorer, hard-nosed guy, gets in your face, might piss you off a little bit. Kind of the enemy of the league, man, as they would say. Everyone wants a little bit of Taylor, but that's good for the league, man. It gets people fired up to play him. He knows what he's doing out there. He's a veteran. He's scoring, but someone else has to score, man. Bobby Brent needs to score. Beckett Gamp needs to score. These guys need to bring a little bit more on the offensive side. They play great team defense together, but offensively it's just Taylor or nothing. Last game of the night was us, man. No More Losses. A repeat of the championship game from last season versus South Beach Bombers. That's not the same team, man. They're 0-4. They look bad. I don't know what else to say. They're looking awful. We're looking great. We're just on fire right now, playing great basketball. Can't complain. But No More Losses, man. They're the cream of the crop at Woodstock. So we're looking great. South Beach, though, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with them, man. It's very, very, very disappointing to see that team not be able to put it together. Losing Mike Haddab over to us was probably a big loss for them, not having a point guard. But we shall see, man. We'll just see what happens. What do you think, man? Can they turn this thing around? Can the South Beach Bombers be a team that's respectable in Ultimate Hoops? They say they're going to be in the championship game. I doubt that, but they're saying that. I don't know, man. They got Sonny. They got Terry. What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts about South Beach Bombers?
There is no way. Let's be honest. There is no way that they're probably going to win another game of this season. Yes, I'm calling you out South Beach Bombers, but I got to bring you. You haven't won. You're as good as your record shows. Sonny's playing out of his mind, averaging 21.5 points a game. Terry's coming back from vacation, so once he gets back in shape, he'll be a good addition. But that is the only 2 that y'all have. So what are y'all going to do, South Beach Bombers? Because right now, you're not looking too good. You're 0-4 midway point of the season, and pretty much you're last in the league. You're second to last in points. You're second to last in points allowed. It's just not looking good. So numbers don't lie. Stats don't lie. So I need y'all to pick it up. We play between the lines, and y'all need to pick it up if y'all want to claim that you're going to make it to the championship. Because as of right now, it's not looking too good. So let's pick it up, and let's see what y'all could do from this point forward.
Yeah, man, I see they're running the sweep behind us. You guys have been swept out of the gym the last couple times, so it's time for you guys to start picking it up. Talk about numbers don't lie, Prince. It is time. First edition ever, Prince's Hats Off segment. Hats off, baby. Prince always wearing his signature cap when he's doing his interviews. that hairline's a little messed up, so something's got to cover it up. The grays and the hairline aren't right, so you got to put a cap on. Pretty soon, it will be bald heads with Prince. I don't know what it's going to be, but, hey, who's your hats off to, man? Who's the stats don't lie guy? Who's the best player of the week? I want to know who the hats off is here in Atlanta.
It's got to be hats off to Frankie. Hand down, man down from Alpharetta. Had a big week. As Vada said, hats off is pretty much the best player. I give my hats off to the player of the week. I will always wear a hat. Always wear a hat for our on the line, at the line. My apologies. But Frankie played an amazing game. Had 32 points. Pretty much was the reason why Alpharetta beat the Spartans. Was shooting 12 for 26 from the field. 8 made three-pointers. Amazing game. And also has 6 dishes on top of that. So I have to give my hats off to Frankie. Hand down, man down for this week. Hey, it might be Frankie next week. Who's going to be next week? Numbers don't lie. We're the only league, Ultimate Hoops, the only league in Atlanta as well as nationwide that gives out stats and gives you accurate stats and gives you interviews, everything that we can do to make sure that this is the best league. We're doing everything we can. Me and Vada here till 12:30, 1 o'clock, doing anything we can to make sure that we bring it to you live as best as possible. So we appreciate all the hard work that you do, but guess what? Stats don't lie. So let's see who will be hats off for next week. Will it be Kendrick Jones? He's playing out of his mind. Will it be Frankie again next week? Will it be Marcus Brown? Who knows who's going to be? But hats off for this week is definitely for Frankie. Hands down, man down.
Yeah, I got to agree with him, man. Frankie was player of the week. I might have to change it to Prince's out of your mind of the week, man, because you're going to hear that a lot from Prince, man. You play a good game, what you going to say?
Out of your mind.
Out of your mind. I love it, man. All right, man. Halfway through all the seasons, done with week 4. Let's do a little mid-season top teams and all of Atlanta power rankings. I'm going to bring it to you first. Number 5, no more losses. My squad, undefeated. Woodstock, can't be beat out here. Got to give some respect to Woodstock. Might not be the toughest, talented league, but great parity, great overall league. Guys show up, play hard. They're going to knock some guys off. They're going to hear some Cinderella stories in the playoffs from them. So number 5, no more losses. We haven't been beat yet. We ain't going to be beat anytime soon. Number 4, Team USA, dropping way down. They should be number 1 or 2. Can't lose, guys. Can't lose. Can't lose to teams that, are barely fighting for 500. So the Spartans, definitely pulled out a great one there. But Team USA, they don't rebound well. They don't play good team defense. They don't play good man-to-man defense. They're good at leaking out, dunking, and playing one-on-one basketball. They ain't going to get it done. They're still talented. They're still in the top 5, but they better learn how to play some team basketball. Number 3, the Spartans. Not the Spartans of Sugarloaf, the Spartans of Alpharetta. With AD, with Tion Watkins, the Spartans are the toughest team. Can't put them in the top 2. Tion just started coming on a regular basis. AD is, if he ain't in Vegas or doing whatever AD does, it makes them a different team. But, AD shows up for Team Duke, and it doesn't show up for the Spartans. So if he can get there more consistently, they have a chance in the top 2 spots. But right now, they're number 3 for me, even with a 1-3 record. When that guy shows up, they're number 3. Here's where you probably disagree with me, Prince. My number 1 team is Duke, and my number 2 team is enough said. Gotta give it to Team Duke, man. Team Duke is knocking guys off in the toughest team in the league, and they're blowing teams out. Gotta love to see something like that happen. They're a great team. They're fun to watch. They play together well. They're back with a vengeance. Very disappointed in last year's early exit from the Sugarloaf playoffs. You guys are great, man. Enough Said's a great team. I know you're defending Alpharetta champions, but you guys are squeaking a lot of games out lately, man. And Ant Brown just not being available. Shout out to Ant. Lost his father. Just praying for you, my man. Can't wait to have you back again. Like I always say, we'll talk about him right now, but without him, man, you guys are a different team. So I can't give you the number 1 spot. I know you might disagree with me. You guys are good. You're great. I call you the champs when I do my articles, but you ain't the number 1 team in Atlanta right now. Sorry. Who's your top 5, man?
As always, Vadas doesn't know what he's talking about, so let's keep it real. All right, so top 5, of course, we agree upon is no more losses. Doug Rose is playing out of his mind, 15.6 points a game, playing very well. Him and Vada is arguably also the best backcourt of Atlanta, but guess what? We'll see. Top 5, definitely, no more losses. Number 4, I got to say the Spartans. Is it the Spartans of Alpharetta or is it the Spartans of Sugarloaf? I got to go with the Spartans of Sugarloaf, surprisingly. They are 2-2. They're 500 right now, but they are the defending champs. You can never count the heart of a champion. Right now, Julian Lights Out Wilson is playing out of his mind. Last game, he had 26 points, 13 boards. He had 6 fouls, but you fouled out. So you probably could have had a 30-0 point game if you didn't foul out. Got the game in overtime, and he's one of the reasons why they won, actually, in overtime against Team USA. Team USA, you lost against the Spartans, but I still got you as number 3, surprisingly. You were undefeated until you played the Spartans, but guess what? You got arguably the best backcourt in all of Atlanta with Tion, I call Westbrook Jr., Watkins, and as well as Matthew. This is my court, Awazu, playing amazing basketball right now. Let's see how y'all can bounce back from a loss. You know, is it going to be a losing streak, or are y'all going to get back to where y'all belong in the winning streak? Now, this is where definitely me and Vada definitely disagree with. I'm going to go with Team Duke as number 2 of all of Atlanta. And enough said, my squad in Alpharetta, pretty much the number 1 squad because we are the defending champs. But guess what? Team Duke is playing out of mind. Kendrick Jones is playing amazing basketball, averaging 26.3 points, 5.8 rebounds, playing out of his mind. He might be the best player in this league since – I'm going to call you out, Barlow, since you are injured right now. Once you get better, Kendrick Jones is probably somebody that can match Barlow speed for speed. But anyway, number 1 seed, I got to go with, enough said, with the Brown brothers is what I said. Marcus Brown is playing out of his mind. Ant Brown is playing out of his mind, the big man. But definitely rest in peace to your family. Our condolences to you, Ant Brown, because you lost your father and whatnot. But, you know, more things are more important than basketball right now. But, of course, that's my top 5. Hey, it's going to change every single week. Me and Vado are going to sometimes agree, sometimes we're going to disagree. But guess what? This is what we bring to y'all.
All right, man. Continuing on with the midseason awards. Let's get into individual awards. Midseason MVP, top team in Atlanta, Team Duke, top player on that team. Kendrick Jones, 26.3 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 1.5 assists. KJ, killing it. Nobody can stop him. My MVP. Defensive player with 2.3 steals a game. Nah, okay. Doesn't show up on the stat sheets all the time. But Dominic Bland, man. Guy's got heart, plays hard. There's no easy buckets on Dominic. Dom had a big defensive stance last game. Gotta love him. Gotta love the way he plays. Gotta love his passion. Gotta respect the guy. Top scorer, might surprise you. Mr. Marcus Brown from Enough Said. 55% from 2, for overall from the field. 70% from 3. 25.5 points per game, and then he gives you 12.3 rebounds from the small forward position. So, man, really picking up the slack with AB out, and gotta love Marcus and the way he's playing right now. Who you got, man? Who's your MVP defensive player, and who is your top scorer right now?
I must say we do definitely agree on the MVP. It's got to be Kendrick Jones playing out of his mind, like I said before, 26.3 rebounds. I mean, not rebounds, points, playing out of his mind. Defensive players got to be Ant Brown. Big man, 6'8", plays 7'2", good footwork. You know, not everything is on the stat line, but pretty much he's alter shots, hustle plays. Definitely defensive player of the year. And my top scorer, surprisingly, I got to go with this guy, David Vada. Had 30 points tonight, played out of his mind as well. Couldn't be stopped. Can he bring it next week? I got to say David Vada is definitely the top scorer of this week. So we'll see how it's going to be week in and week out.
I absolutely do agree. I am the top scorer. I just didn't want to vote for myself, guys. You know, I mean, I'm modest. I'm a modest man. You know, I don't think that highly of myself. I am the best player in the league overall. But what can I say, man? Just check the stats. Check my career Atlanta numbers, my career stats, you know. Yada, 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 leagues.uhlife.com. Check me out. I'm there. My face is there. It's beautiful. Anyways, continuing on. Last part, new playoff format coming to you, Atlanta, this season. Get excited. No more Mountain Brook Championship. No more Sugarloaf Championship. No more Alpharetta Championship. No more week you won the championship. You beat 6 teams in your little league. Congratulations. It don't mean nothing. It ain't happening no more. 1 champion in all of Atlanta. 1 banner. 1 champion. 1 club. All the bragging rights go to them. No more talk back and forth about, ooh, we got the best people at Sugarloaf. Ooh, we got the best people at Alpharetta. Ooh, we got the best people at Mountain Brook. No, you don't. You got a chance to prove it. First round is how we're going to do it, just to give you guys a heads up. First round will be at your club, seeded 1 through 6 based on your standings. So, you know, 1 seed plays 6 seed, 2, 5, 3, 4. Boom, done. We get 3 teams out of each group, out of Woodstock, Sugarloaf, and Alpharetta. That gives us 9 teams. Then we get the selection show. Selection show will be here on At the Line. We'll have special selection show edition where we go over all the teams 1 through 9 that got in, seed them, and review their chances and talk about who our favorites are. That will be done by our selection committee. We'll try to get the whole group here to discuss why their picks were made. And we'll have an 8-9 playing game, and then we'll basically have quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. The quarters and the semis will be at a centralized location, Alpharetta being between Sugarloaf and Mountain Brook, because we're going to have all the teams involved. So we'll have the quarterfinals and semifinals there on some weeknights, and then we're going to have Championship Saturday coming to you. Hopefully, the big plan is, and we got to just clear up a couple things, Lifetime Atlanta. Can we get Lifetime Atlanta? That is the talk. We've been discussing it lightly with them, and I think we're going to get it. Saturday, we'll have a great day. We're going to have the All-Star game at the end of the day. We're going to have the dunk contest. We're going to have a three-point contest. We're going to start off with the championship game. So everybody can be involved, have people out, food and drinks, music, whole 9 yards, championship T-shirts. Who's going to get that one banner? Man, I'm pumped. Nothing feels better than being the best team in all of Atlanta. So can't wait to do that, change that format. Nothing can be said till the next season. As you like to say, it'll be enough said. It probably won't be enough said to win a championship, but you know what I mean. Anyways, man, we appreciate you guys, all the effort you guys put into the league as players. Coming out every week, competing hard, playing hard, treating the league with respect, doing the interviews. We're trying to give you guys the best quality product we can. We do it for you guys. We stay up late. We really appreciate all the good feedback. So comment, man, on the videos. Shoot us text, comments on Facebook, friend us on Facebook, tag us, find us Ultimate Hoops on Facebook. Find me and Prince personally on Facebook. And reach out to us, man, because we want to hear more feedback, what you guys want to see, and what we can bring to the show. We're thrilled. We're thrilled to do this for you guys. So, that's it, man. Episode 2 in the books, Prince. Way to go. At the Line with Vada and Prince. Coming to you next week. Now, before I go, actually, let me just throw this out there. I will be in Vegas. Next weekend, so I'll probably have a special edition of At the Line, Episode 3 from Vegas. Hopefully I can get some studio space, out there in Vegas. We'll see. Maybe might be in a club giving you At the Line from my, selfie. But, look, guys. We don't have a team in Vegas in Atlanta. 4 years in a row, no team from Atlanta in the national championship. I'm calling it out right now. Atlanta teams, we're going next year, or I'm calling off the leagues. We're canceling Ultimate Hoops. You guys don't get a league unless we're man enough to put a team into Vegas, man. No more excuses. We got all year to plan. I am the planning committee. Come to me and tell me you want to go to Vegas. I'll hook it up. We will be at the nicest spot. We'll get a suite. I'll do it big. I'll call my connects. We'll be maybe a little spearmint rhino, all types of things, man. I'm glad my wife done watched this whole episode, but we'll have a great, great time in Vegas. I will personally be your chaperone, and we will have a blast. And you get to play with me, which is a joy for any player. Ask Prince. He gets to enjoy that every Wednesday night. So now let's get it done, man. I'm going to get you special At the Line, get you an inside look at the national tournament. And next year, let's be there. All right, man. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll check you next week.